Hello, everybody. You're very welcome to our session today. This morning, I'm doing an interview with David Murphy. David is the Age-Friendly Programme Manager with Laois County Council, and he's here to tell us about a new initiative about how businesses can get involved with the Age-Friendly Business Recognition Programme. So you're very welcome, David. Thanks for taking the time to talk to us today. Would you like to give us some background to this initiative in the past and how it's kind of moving forward?
Yeah, so thank you very much, Bernie, for taking the time today to talk to me and to give me the opportunity to get this out there. But basically, I suppose the programme itself was established in 2009, and it became a shared service which is operated out of Meath County Council in 2018. And Laois itself here has been involved since 2014. So we've a little bit of work done on this already. But I suppose the guidance behind the whole age-friendly programme is the 8 themes set out by the World Health Organization, and they are like outdoor space and building. So it's how do we design our outdoor space and our buildings, and some of the other ones would be housing, transport, civic and social participation, just to mention a few. But I suppose one feather we have in our cap here in our small little country is that we're the only, or sorry, we won't say we were the only, but we were the first country to be recognised by the World Health Organization as being age-friendly. So that's quite an achievement there for us. The programme has 31 city and county programmes. And I suppose one of the main objective of it is to make Ireland a better place in which to grow old. And we have a mantra at Age Friendly, and that is, if you build with the elderly in mind, we build for everyone. So that's inclusive, it's been socially as socially inclusive as possible, So the Age Friendly programme has been around for a while, and it's got quite a lot of momentum at the moment, so it's here to stay. The initiative itself, the Business Recognition Scheme, that was identified early on as a place where a lot of improvement could be made. And I suppose it's a low-lying fruit. It's something that can be made quite easily. And I suppose we're working with Chamber Ireland now on a national level to try and develop this initiative. Like, it has been around for quite some time, but we're trying to develop it now and reinvigorate it. And we're working with Chamber Ireland on that. And I suppose where we are at the moment is we have 46 organisations within Laois that have already been recognised as age-friendly businesses. They have their charters and their little stickers on their windows to let people know that they are age-friendly. At a national level, Age Friendly Ireland has commissioned Orla Carmody as a principal advisor to the programme. And the approach Orla is taking now at the moment is a top-down approach. So what she is doing is she's approaching organisations at head office to try and get buy-in, so that when we approach them at a local level, it's a lot easier for us to get buy-in at a local level. Now, some of the organisations that are being approached at the moment at national level, they would be sector leaders, so you're talking about like FBD Insurance, Dalata Hotel Group, Stone Stores, Supermax, Vodafone's, Bank of Ireland, so they're quite big organisations. So it's time to get involved, really.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much where we are now at the moment.
And David, for businesses to get involved with this programme, it's not a huge commitment and requires really no investment in most cases. How can somebody get involved? So what's the commitment from a business if they say, okay, David, we want to hear more about this. What do we need to do as a business?
Yeah, it's quite simple, Bernie. Age Friendly Ireland have a step-by-step guide. I think there's 15 or 16 pages in that, and it really is a step-by-step guide that takes you through it. And look, I can send that out to anybody who has any interest in it. But and there's only 4 steps in it, just to clarify that. Step 1 is where we would get an age-friendly champion. Now, that can be anybody. It can be the owner, it can be the manager, it can be a member of staff, but it has to be somebody who believes in what they're doing and is actually going to champion this. It's not just a token gesture,
Yeah.
So that's step 1 anyway. Step 2, that age-friendly champion would then participate in a workshop delivered by myself. And the whole idea of that is to start to generate ideas and to get a better understanding of the program and what it's about. And I suppose to give you an idea of what potential changes you can make to your shop or your business, that you're looking at low to no cost changes, and there's quite a few of those. So the one thing you need not to get carried away with is to think, yeah, let's do this A, B, and C. Step 3 is where you identify what your customer needs, not what you think your customer needs. So as part of that step-by-step guide, there is a checklist. It's a sample checklist. It's an idea, there's 8 or 9 questions in it there. Like, for example, it's like, is this a good place to shop? Why is it a good place to shop? Or why is it not a good place to shop? Are the staff helpful? Is the signage legible? Can you see, is the lighting good? Just little things like that. And I suppose once you've identified those, step 4 is the easy part. It's where you've decided what they are, and it's the implementation stage. So once you've got those implemented, then we would issue the charter and the off you go.
That seems really straightforward. And I have a few stats in front of me about this age group. There's more than 1 million older people living in Ireland that's over the age of 60. Like, that's a huge number. And also, I'm reading here that they're the wealthiest age group because they've had time to accumulate their savings, pensions, and property. And I know also that older people like to spend locally. They don't really want to be trotting off, to other counties and the big towns. They want to keep it local, and also probably wouldn't be as inclined to buy online. So if you are a bricks and mortar business and you are looking for that cohort of customers, this initiative really is a no-brainer for businesses.
Yeah, absolutely, Bernie. Like you say, you were mentioning some figures there. Like, according to the Central Statistics Office and the census from 2016, over 80s, the population in 2016 was 148,000 in this country. In 30 years' time, you're looking at 550,000. Like, that's almost quadruple the 2016 figures. So it's an aging population. It's a growing population. And like you said as well, that older people have more time to shop, so therefore they have more time to appreciate and I suppose pick what's right about your organization or your business or whatever it is, and appreciate it more. Again, building on that loyalty, so it is like a no-brainer.
I think also now more than ever with COVID-19 and the pandemic we're all going through, they are our most vulnerable and they want to feel safe. And I think they'll be more aware now of how businesses are treating the vulnerable age group, even though they mightn't want to be lumped into that grouping. It still is that's at the back of everybody's mind. So you did mention there's 46 businesses in Laois. I think we can get at least, I'd hope to think there's another 46 businesses out there that might be listening to this that would like to get involved right across the county. If you're customer facing and you're hoping to sell your products or your services to this target group of people, really we want to hear from you to get involved.
Yeah, absolutely, Bernie. You can contact me here, and I can give anybody more information. Like I said earlier on, I have that guide. I can send that out either by hard copy or soft copy, whichever suits really.
Absolutely, or people can contact me, and I can put them in contact with yourself. So we're hoping to have as many signed up by the end of October, which would be the 30th. And then you can schedule your first round of workshops with the identified ambassadors within each business.
Yes, correct. Absolutely, Bernie. Yeah, that would be the plan. The Friday the 30th of October would be ideal. We'd like to have, like I said, a first tranche ready to go for that. And I would be anticipating that we would have a second and third, and build momentum on this and keep it going,
Exactly. I think it's a win-win for the aging population and for businesses, and within the businesses then the staff will see that the businesses care about this particular demographic. So hopefully this initiative will take off and we'll be inundated with people wanting to sign up for it.
Absolutely. We've plenty of stickers and plenty of charters.
Great.
Get them in.
Okay, David, listen, thanks very much for taking the time to do that, and we'll chat to you soon.
And thank you, Barney.